What's up, everyone? Onorato and Miller, truncated social media only episode this week, but we still have our Week 11 picks in the NFL. The records are still pretty good. Wild night in the NBA on Wednesday, Ash, with a couple of 50 pieces. Even Karl Anthony Towns, 46, not too shabby.
Nuggets, 50-piece nugget?
Yeah, we'll get into that and history that was made, and LeBron continues to just be ridiculous for any age, forget just his age, and a major college football matchup this weekend that I think should eliminate the loser from the college football playoff. Let's go.
This is Onorato and Miller, sponsored by Alpen House.
Alpen House, Marcella's Bev's Novice Performance Industrial. We've got that Dirty Difficult done still to come. First time we haven't done this show together in a long time, it feels like. Usually
all year, maybe?
We're just home. Yeah.
Maybe not all year, but
it's been a while, for
close,
sure.
yeah.
All right.
You're in a weirdly lit hole.
Yeah, I know. Well, hotels are hard. They're not. By the way, I checked into this hotel on Tuesday, and at the front desk is a sign that says, during these dates, of which I'm in the hotel for all of them, we will be testing the fire alarm system.
All right.
I'm like, oh, well, that's just perfect. What a time to be here.
How many times has the fire alarm gone off?
Every day since.
Like multiple times a day while you're sleeping?
Well, I've only experienced it once a day.
Okay.
So not bad.
Okay.
And nothing that has woken me up. They've been very strategic about it, and we thank them for that.
Good.
These are our picks last week. Giants, Bills, had the Steelers. Eagles, blowout. Lions didn't get it done. So our records now, 3-2 last week for me, Ash 2-3. It all adds up
even
to us being even 10 weeks into the NFL season. So let's go here. Commanders and Eagles. I would take this one back if I could. Philly's 5-0 since their bye week. They're 6-0 with a healthy A.J. Brown this year. A.J. Brown's healthy. I love the Commanders. I love Jaden Daniels.
I do.
I would change this if I could now. It feels like the Eagles will win by more than that field goal and the hook. But whatever. Let's roll with the Commanders. They've surprised to this point. Why not again tonight?
Yep. And that's what I went with them too. You're going to see a pattern here. I'm not going to give it away yet, but you're going to see a pattern in my picks. I looked at them overall and thought, this is the week to do it.
Ooh, okay. Not copying my picks. You're not saying we have the same picks.
No, we do not.
Okay. That's the Thursday night game. You know what? Look, I know when they pick the Thursday night games at the beginning of the year, you don't know what you're going to get. And certainly I don't think anybody saw 7-3 Washington and 7-2 Philadelphia, like first place for the division on the line.
Yeah.
But we get a really good one on a Thursday night, and they are oftentimes rare. Yeah. Ravens and Steelers. All right. The more I've thought about this game, I think I like Baltimore. Yeah, did you not pick Baltimore?
Did we switch these? Is this switched? I picked the Steelers, you picked the Ravens?
I'm going to have to look at my email.
Hang on, I'll go look. Stand by.
There's no way our guy John messed these up, did he?
I don't know.
I feel like
Who did you pick? Who do you remember picking?
Well, who the heck knows?
Oh.
You had the Ravens. I had the Steelers. Just found the email.
No. Incorrect. You have.
Oh, sorry.
You have
I had
the
the
Ravens. I have the Steelers. That's what I thought. I thought I didn't pick the Ravens.
Okay. All right. I don't sometimes have time to check.
We're just
switched.
switched.
On these. All right.
You've got the Ravens.
Good.
I've got
I feel better about that now because I like Baltimore here, even as the favorite on the road. All right, so you've got another underdog in Pittsburgh. Okay, Pittsburgh's won 4 straight. Russ has been pretty good for them, and Lamar is 1-3 in his career against the Steelers. I'm making the case for you.
Who? Yeah, What quarterbacks has Lamar played against?
Bad quarterbacks.
Mason
Bad.
Rudolph. I know, but and that's not impressive. So
Right,
I'm not sure that playing against Russ is.
He's 1-3 against Pittsburgh.
Yeah, bad. That's bad.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see if the rest of these are right. Packers and Bears. Yes, I'm on Green Bay. Chicago is,
they're in some. This looks much worse than I thought. I'm not sure. I just wanted to do this, and we're gonna see how much it blows up in my face. It's almost like one of those social experiments, but it's not a social experiment. It's a sports experiment.
Fire
all underdogs.
Fire their okay, yeah.
If you haven't noticed, I
halfway there.
I looked at the sheet and thought, if there's any week to do it, I'm not. How I kind of did it was I wasn't overly convinced of any favorite, and I thought, all right, well that means that I think the underdogs could at least cover. I'm going to do it. I'm going to pick every underdog this week and see if I go 0-5.
Or 5-0. I'm taking the Packers here. Bears fired their offensive coordinator, Shane Waldron. They haven't scored an offensive touchdown in 23 straight drives. That's the entirety of their 3-game losing streak. So I'm just going to play it here. The Green Bay, they should find a way to win by at least a touchdown.
Especially after last week.
They were terrible against Detroit. Take a quick time out here on Onorato and Miller. When we come back, the rest of our picks, Dirty Difficult done with Performance Industrial as well. Back right after this.
Fall in love with camping all over again with a new RV from Alpenhaus. As our attention turns to changing leaves and tailgate parties, be sure to stop by Alpenhaus to find the perfect RV for your fall camping trips. You'll love this Coachman Catalina for only $131 a month. And check out this Keystone Cougar Sport for only $358 a month. Whether you're snowbirds heading south or leaf peeping through New England, our outfitters will make sure you have everything you need for your autumn adventure. Shop online at alpenhausrv.com or come see us in Amsterdam and Saratoga.
I'm Jeff Ukelek. I'm owner of Bev's, and we're a beverage center in upstate New York. You're just going to have that wow component when you come in, like, wow, look at this place. It's bright, it's clean, it has everything that I need. Consumer is king. Be able to provide them a friendly environment and a place to shop, no matter where they are, whether they're down here in Saratoga or whether they're up in Queensbury. You're always going to get the same experience when you shop at Bev's. At the end of the day, if you walk in your stores, you're going to see a lot of people that have a lot of pride.
And now, back to Onorato and Miller. Sponsored by Alpenhaus.
All right, here we go. Week 11
on the road.
Continue. We did Green Bay and Chicago. Chiefs and the Bills. This is the game of the weekend. 425. This is now.
Chiefs as an underdog. I was like, okay, I'm in.
Here's the breaking news. Harrison Butker going to miss this game. He went to IR. He's going to miss the next 4 games. After Buffalo, the other 3 are all very winnable. It's now, can they beat Buffalo and stay undefeated? This is a game that the Bills win in the regular season. Mm-hmm. They've done it before, and then they have a hard time beating Kansas City in the playoffs. So it feels like, will Dalton Kincaid play? I don't know. It feels like the Bills win at home.
Maybe. Here's the deal. Harrison Butker is the most, maybe for the Chiefs, like one of their most influential players. They need that guy to be healthy. So get him right in the next 4 weeks, and then you have him back for the playoffs. That's all that matters.
Ash, Kansas City's 9-0. 7 of those games have been 1-possession games.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And we know that they don't blow teams out. The kicker is important here. He's one of the most accurate clutch kickers in recent history.
Yep.
Spencer Schrader's the guy who will take over for Butker over the next 4 games. Well, presumably the next 4 games. I guess if he's terrible in Buffalo, they'll find somebody else to do it. But it's a bigger loss than most people want to admit because it's simply a kicker.
Yeah,
it's not.
No, he means more to that team than I don't know of another, like Justin Tucker is obviously a name we bring up a lot, but the Chiefs rely on Harrison Butker more than most football teams rely on their kickers. Yeah.
Okay. Let's get to the final game of the weekend for us here. It's the Sunday Nighter on News Channel 13, Cincinnati and LA, as in the Chargers. We're both on the Bengals here. Look, it's do or die for the Bengals, right? Mm-hmm. If they're going to be a playoff team, They have to win this one and most of them the rest of the way.
Yeah.
I don't know if they make the playoffs, but Burrow is having an MVP season despite all the losses. So give me the Bengals here against Harbaugh's Chargers.
I agree. I think this is a game that they have to have. We've been talking about the Bengals every week, it feels like. So I think this is at make or break. It's like, are we going to be a playoff team? Are we not going to be a playoff team? We got to start winning games and winning consistently. They've played well enough to win a lot of games that they haven't won. Like you said it, it's hard to put together an MVP campaign season and have the record that they have.
Yeah. Crazy. All right, so here are the picks.
Underdogs.
Yeah, they are correct here. I'm on the Ravens, you're on the Steelers. So
perfect.
We differ in 1, 2, 3 games. This will be an interesting week.
Yeah, no doubt.
Okay. I'm looking forward to tonight. I'm going to find a way to watch it, probably just on my iPad.
Oh, because of Prime, yeah. Okay.
Find a way to watch it, probably just the iPad. And
you can go out and watch it?
No, I'm not going to.
Okay.
I am staying in my room.
Okay. With the
fireworks. Here's where college football, when you think, and I know it isn't the NCAA, but
you missed a comma.
Oh, I try to get rid of all of them. I try to blame the NCAA for a lot of things. Can't blame them for this. It's the College Football Playoff Committee. So you have rankings, okay? Then you have tournament seeds. So, for instance, Indiana is 5th in the rankings, but they're a 7 seed. I mean, just good luck explaining this to people. Why do we need the rankings if we have the seeds? And for the people who are out there going to say, well, you have college basketball top 25 rankings and then they're seeded in the tournament. Yes, but we don't pay attention to the rankings once we reach the tournament and they've been seeded. Those are now thrown out. We now have weeks to go of this. Rankings and seedings. It's going to confuse everybody for the next month.
It's stupid.
Okay, concise and effective.
Oh, it's stupid. You just said it.
Yeah, I agree.
And now, dirty, difficult, and done. Sponsored by Performance Industrial.
Bill Miller and his great team at Performance Industrial. There's never a job that's too dirty or too difficult for them to get it done. All right, I believe that the loser of this game, although there'll be still an SEC team, 3 losses. Enough, people.
You're out.
I've had a problem with the 12-team playoff initially.
Forever.
And now I'm going to have an even bigger problem with 3 lost teams into this darn thing, okay? And I don't care that Georgia has the potential. Like Tennessee is not winning a national championship this year. I don't care if they don't lose another game until whatever time in January.
Yeah.
Georgia, I get, has the potential to really make some noise in a tournament setting, but I don't care. You've lost 3 games. You're out. You should not be in contention anymore for a national championship.
I know. I did see something the other day, though, and I forget what team it was referencing. I should have screenshotted it. I didn't. My bad. Like the quality of their losses versus, say, Indiana, like who have they beaten? There are teams who just don't have like a real resume win who are staying in because they haven't lost. And you've got teams like Georgia running the gauntlet each and every week in the SEC and taking it on the chin. And I get it. I'm with you. 3 losses, you're out. But at the end of the day, people are going to want Georgia in over some of these other teams.
I understand. Too bad. Right? Like,
no, I'm not saying I
Georgia
agree.
Georgia had a close loss at Alabama. Okay, I get it. Ole Miss put it on them.
Mm-hmm.
And if you watch Georgia, I don't care about the quality of their losses. If you watch this team, the offense stinks. Carson Beck has been terrible.
You loved him at the beginning of the year.
I did.
That guy. He's a pro quarterback.
He looks like he should. He's been awful.
Yeah. Right.
So I don't have sympathy for the Georgia fan that believes, well, we should still be in even if we lose 3 games. No. I'm just.
Yep.
I'm not. Now, all that said, I think
bitter from last year still.
I think Georgia beats Tennessee this weekend, and they don't have to worry about it. They'll get back into the top 12, and they'll be seeded a number that's different than their ranking, which is
so dumb.
Which is a lot of fun. Did you see this on Wednesday night? Victor Wembanyama is now the tallest person in NBA history to score 50 points. 7'3". and he scored 50 on the nose for the Spurs. He was 8 of 16 from downtown, Ash. I mean, the guy is, they call him an alien. He's an absolute French freak.
Yeah, I was going to say, I know we've got the Greek freak, but that dude's the actual freak.
Yeah. 3 straight games now also with at least 6 3-pointers made. So this is not a freak thing.
There's been no one like him. I mean, because he's abnormally, very unusually tall and super skinny, but the dude can handle it. He can shoot the 3, and he's 7'3". Yeah. So it's ridiculous. He will be the tallest man player to score any number of points going here forward. Scores 55, 60. It'll just be his the whole rest of the way.
Yeah, he had 49, I think, last year. Elsewhere in the NBA, Giannis went for 59 on Wednesday. Karl Anthony Towns had 46. Jordan Poole had 42. I mean, the score was out of control. But here's maybe the one thing, and again, I continue to just praise him as much as I've knocked him over the years. LeBron James is 30. He's going to be 40 next year. 3 straight triple doubles for LeBron. He's the oldest guy in NBA history to do that at 39. But get this. He had the previous record of oldest to do it when he was 34.
So 5.5 years later, he's done it again.
The guy just keeps getting better.
Ageless.
Like the fine red wine he enjoys. He just gets better with age. It's crazy. All right, Ash. That'll do it for this week. That was fun. Quick.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, unless you have something else you want to talk about.
No. Yeah. I thought we were taking another break. Shows you what I know.
I know. Well, me too. We're on TV this week, but it's a previously aired episode of Onorato and Miller. So enjoy.
Old and outdated.
Enjoy. If it's a rerun, does that mean we're in syndication and we get paid more?
That'd be
is that
awesome.
how that works?
That'd be great. Check your paycheck next week.
I don't think it's going to happen. All right, everyone. Thanks for hanging out this week on Onorato and Miller. Have a good weekend. We'll see you for real in its entirety next week.